Okay, now I'm going to demonstrate how to do isometric drawing number 5. As you can see, the bottom, if I do the bottom first, it's 12 foot this direction by 5 foot this way. So the length is 12 and the depth is 5 and the height, at least up to this part, is 2. So if I go to SketchUp, let me start a new one. Okay, so if I zoom out a little bit, I have a mouse that has a little scroller. There might be other ways you can do it with your mouse pad. So if I go back, okay, that's 12 by 5 for the base. Okay, so I get my rectangle tool right here. And in my bottom right corner, I'm going to type 12 foot, comma, space, 5 foot, enter. And there's my base, 12 foot by 5 foot. Now I want to do a push-pull right here. And then while I'm holding it and raising it, I'm going to type 2 feet, enter. Now with my line tool, now sometimes I forget exactly what it looks like, so I have to go back to my drawing. Okay, on that right side, it's 2 feet by 2 feet by 5 feet. That's going to be sticking up. So I'm going to use my tape measure, and I'm going to measure over 2 feet, enter. Now, I go back to my line tool. I'm going to draw straight back, and I can tell that it's parallel because it's green, and it also lines up with that line as well. Okay, now I'm going to go back to the push-pull tool right here. Go type in, as I'm dragging, I'm not releasing it, 2 feet, enter, like so. We're going to do the same thing over here. Again, using the tape measure tool. Measure over 2 feet, enter. We have our little mark. Now, if it makes it easier and you'd like to delete the person, you can do that. Go back to the pencil. Draw straight back. You know it's parallel because it's green. And when we're on the edge and it's parallel, you see that little red square, enter. Or, excuse me, click. Push pull again. And you can see the hatch marks of the area where it will allow you to push pull. Now, sometimes we want to rotate this a little bit just to see it a little better. I think that last part of the shape is 3 feet this way by 2 feet, and it's going to go up 2 feet. So we go back to SketchUp and probably use the tape measure tool first. From this back corner, 3 feet, enter. Draw my line straight across, and it's red, parallel, because we're going parallel that direction now. Push pull, another 2 feet. All right, now we want to add our dimensions. Maybe if I zoom out a little bit, use the hand to push it where we need it to go to get it centered on our paper. Now for dimensions. Right here are the dimensions, and if we hover over each tool, it tells us what it is. So we click on that. Here, here, pull straight out. Straight out. There, we have all of our dimensions on here. So if somebody was going to build this out of a block of wood, they would have exact dimensions. And then, as I told you before, if you can put your initials on here roughly, That way we know it's yours. And then you would use the snipping tool right here. New. And try to get a good capture of it. Not too much, not too little. There we go. Save that in your TechEd 2 folder under OneDrive. And then when you upload it to me, that's where you'll go find it. And also save it in SketchUp. You should have a set of files in SketchUp and then screenshots that you're sending to me. So two separate things. You're saving in SketchUp separately, and then the only way you can save what you did in SketchUp is to take a screenshot of it so that you can send it to me. That's how I see you're accomplishing your work.